Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. It is time for Southampton versus Leeds, Leeds United. Yeah, Southampton versus Leeds United. Watchalong, not at the game today. It's obviously down at St Mary's. Feels like an age since I've done one of these. Obviously, it's been a while. We've had the international break to contend with, and now the return of Leeds United. We'll go through the lineup in just a sec. If you are wondering, it is going along the bottom there. Obviously, it's been quite a surprise, quite a shock with the lineup that we've had. We know that we were going to have issues with Rafinha. We were going to have issues with Calvin, Bamford. But there's even been a few more shocks thrown in there that we weren't quite expecting, if we're being totally honest. But we'll go through that in a little bit more detail very, very soon. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments on the lineup. I will go through them in just a sec. And we will get sorted so that when we're close to kickoff, we'll get sorted in terms of getting you your commentary from the Just Joe Football Show on this watch along. Hope you're doing all, I better not say it, but I'm going to say it. I hope you're all doing fantastically well. Big shout out to my man Connor there. I hope you're all doing fantastically well and have enjoyed the international break. But club football is back now, right? Club football is back. Leeds United are back. And for me, we're going to get back-to-back wins. We're going to get the second win of the season. I know naturally I've seen a bit of downbeatness due to the lineup. Obviously, Phillips not in, Rafinha not in. Before we do that, right? Let's go through the lineup so you can see it is going along the bottom there. But I will bring up the graphic for you to get your eyes on. So if you just bear with me 1 second, and I'll get that flashed up on the screen. So Leeds United lineup like this. There you go. There is the Leeds United lineup. So it's Ilian Meslier in goal. Right back, Jamie Shackleton, which I'm happy with because I was thinking, right, okay, we're going to go 4-1-4-1. And, we're going to go 4-1-4-1. And that's going to mean that Jamie Shackleton's playing at right wing back. However, that doesn't look to be the case because, as you can see at left back, it is, of course, Stuart Dallas. So, Junior Firpo's out. Don't know why. I'll have a look on social media while we're doing this to try find out the reasons. Or guys in the chat, let me know about Firpo. I've seen a lot of people saying there, what's happened to Firpo? I don't know myself. I'm yet to see anything on social media. So when I see that, or when I get some information as to why Firpo's out, we'll go through that. But right back, you've got Jamie Shackleton. Left back, Stuart Dallas. Centre-back partnership of Liam Cooper, Captain Fantastic, alongside Diego Llorente. Strong centre-back partnership. Doesn't concern me. Now we move into the DM. And Calvin Phillips is out, so Pascal Struijk is coming at the DM. I love Pascal Struijk. Fantastic player, fantastic individual. However, whenever we've seen him play in the DM, it's not been quite up to the level we see from Calvin Phillips, But who is? Let's be honest. Who is up to the level of Calvin Phillips? Not many. Only a couple. You could count on your hands the amount that are up to his level in the Premier League for his position. So Pascal, it's always going to be a drop-off. Regardless if Pascal plays there, Robin Koch plays there, it's always going to be a drop-off. But obviously, no Calvin is a big, big loss for Leeds United. Now, Southampton have their losses as well. Shea Adams out, James Ward-Prowse out through suspension. However, I think our losses are now more of a worry. The fact that we now have no Calvin, no Firpo, and no Rafinha, nor on the bench either, guys. So just ahead of Struijk in the 8 is Matthias Klick. Tyler Roberts in the 10, or the high 8, as it were. I know a lot of people won't be happy with that, but look, needs must. And I have to say it, Tyler Roberts against Watford, when he came on, played a fantastic cameo, almost scored an absolute Mr. Miyagi wonder karate kick, Danielson kind of vibe goal. So hopefully we'll get a performance from Tyler Roberts. I've actually stuck him on to score anytime. I'm backing the lad today, Tyler Roberts. Off the right is Dan James. Naturally, we've seen him from the left this season with Rafinha playing. We're going to see him on the right in this game, so he plays from the right. Off the left is the return of Jack Harrison. And, of course, leading the line is Rodrigo as well. And, look, although Rodrigo's yet to score and really show his proper worth this season, I have been infused by his performances in the last few weeks that he has played up top. And just on the subs bench, we've got Christopher Klassen, Charlie Creswell, Leo Hidyeldi, Cody Drama, Adam Forshaw makes a return, Stuart McKinstry, Crescencio Somerville, Joe Gelder and Sam Greenwood. So that bench is just packed with youth, bar Adam Forshaw. Maybe we'll see them at some point. It'd be nice to see Gelder. It'd be nice to see Greenwood, Somerville, whoever it is that makes that jump. Let's have a look at some of your comments. Remember as well, guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Let's see some movement here as well. Let's get to 7K. Let's see if we can get to 7K. Please smash a like on it as well. The more likes we get, obviously, the more people, see the video and can come and join us on today's watch along. But let's have a look at some of your comments in response to that lineup. So Russ has given us a bit of information as to what Bielsa said. Phillips could have played, but isn't in an ideal condition. He's not even on the bench. He said Rafinha played 70 minutes just 36 hours ago, so he's not involved at all. So neither players we're going to be able to see them today due to injuries. Obviously, Calvin pulled out of the England setup, and then of course we know that Rafinha has played and absolutely smashed it on the international break. But much like Liverpool today, who were without Alisson, who were without Fabinho, they've not played them, and Rafinha, it was always going to be the case, really, logistically. It was a bit of a nightmare. Alisson and Marty said, what's happened to Firpo? Genuinely don't know. I've not seen anything come through. Someone's put in the chat, it's because it's dropped. The temperature's dropped, but I can't see anything either on social media as to why Junior Firpo has been dropped. Let's have a look. Let's see. There's more chat about Rafinha and Phillips. Nothing really there in terms of Junior Firpo. So I'm a bit as to loss as to what's happening there. But I still think, and I'm still confident, I still think we have enough to beat Southampton. We have a good record against Southampton. They're missing key personnel as well. Let's go through their lineup now and let me know your guys' thoughts. Obviously, it is running along the bottom, but just so you can take a look at the Southampton graphic. So in goal, we have Alex McCarthy. Right back, Tino Livramento. Livramento is really one to watch. I assume some of you would have seen this. Bought him from 5 million from Chelsea. He's had an absolutely fantastic start to the season. If you watch my preview, I said the fullback areas is a real area for Leeds to focus on in terms of the danger and the threat that Southampton pose. Because on the left-hand side as well, guys, they have Romain Perraud. If you remember the Daily Leeds during the transfer window, Leeds were continuously linked with Romain Perraud and instead opted for Junior Firpo. So Romain Perraud will have a point to prove, or will want to at least show his worth to Leeds United, as if to say, look what you could have won, look what you could have had, So they're the two areas that I would focus on if you were looking at it, at Southampton and what threat they pose. At centre-back is Jan Bednarak and Mohamed Salisu. Obviously, I've seen Salisu and he has been decent. Vestergaard went to Leicester in the summer, as we know. Great centre-back, Vestergaard, in my opinion. Always looked dangerous, scored hatfuls of goals as well, let's be honest. But Salisu's done well alongside Bednarak. But Bednarak, I'm not too sure on. I can't lie. Romeu and Diallo in centre midfield. So, again, no James Ward-Prowse. That's a massive loss for them. And Diallo is very much similar to Romeu, They're a very similar sort of player. So whether or not they can create from that midfield position without James Ward-Prowse, it remains to be seen. The wingers of Djenepo and Elyounoussi, I probably hammered that. I'm not going to lie, pronunciation in my strong point. No Teller. I'm not really keen on Djenepo, Teller, Elyounoussi. They'll probably score now, but I don't think that the wingers don't worry me. And the two up top will be Nathan Redmond and new signing Armando Broja from Chelsea as well. I don't know if he's just a loan signing though. I think he's played in the Cup, didn't have a great game. Gets his first start in the Premier League. I might be wrong, guys, but I think it's his first start in the Premier League. I thought they would have gone with Walcott up there, Adam Armstrong, maybe even play Stuart Armstrong alongside Romeu in the centre of park. but instead they've gone for Diallo and Romeo, which for me is better for Leeds United. Maybe it's a more defensive, not defensive as such, but more strong centre midfield partnership with Diallo and Romeo from a defensive standpoint. But I am surprised not to see Stuart Armstrong in there. Adam Armstrong leading the line. We'll go through their bench now. So it's Forster, Lianco, Kyle Walker-Peters, Valerie, Stuart Armstrong, Theo Walcott, Teller, Long, and Adam Armstrong. So both the Armstrongs on the bench. They're quite surprised to see that. Boyer is on loan from Chelsea, says Ross. Yeah, I thought as much, mate. I think it's his first start in the league as well. So it'll be interesting to see how he gets on. Get your score predictions in as well, guys. I want to know your score predictions. I did put a poll out earlier on the channel to ask you guys who you felt was going to win the game. 73%, 72% now have gone for a Leeds United win, which is always going to be the case, of course, when we're on the Just Joe football show. But there is a few opting for a Southampton win. Mikhail says, we've got this, man. Easy win today. Mark my words. I hope you're right. Oren Maguire has gone for a 3-1 Leeds United win. Disabled team, one of the members, big shout out to the members of Just Joe FC. Moderators in the chat there says, I can see this being a 0-0. Not for me. I am going to go for Leeds United 1-0. That was my pick midweek, and it's still going to be the case. I think we can get a positive result. If we score early, it could really open up. Southampton look missing Shea Adams is a real focal point for them in attack. Can Boyer and Redmond make it stick? Again, I'm guessing. I've not seen Boyer, so maybe he could. But can they make it stick up there? I'm not too fussed about the wingers. It is what it is. They'll probably end up scoring now, but I'm not overly concerned about the wingers. The midfield too. I think James Ward-Prowse is a massive loss. Fullbacks, especially going forward, need to be worried. Romain Perrault, great delivery. Livramento's just been exceptional. Almost had a similar sort of impact that Lamptey had at Brighton when he moved from Chelsea. So really one to watch out for is Livramento. So the fullbacks are the most concerning area for me. The centre-back partnership as well, Salisu, Bednar. I think if we can play that crisp Bielsa ball, 1-2 touch, cutbacks, I think we cause them all sorts of problems. It's just what Leeds United can do from going forward. Tyler Roberts, we all know the jury's still out for some. Some have already sent him down. Some have already smashed that judge, knocker and saying that, not having him. He gets a chance today. He has to grab it with both hands because you do feel like he's in that last chance saloon kind of scenario in a lot of the fans' opinions. Maybe not in Bielsa's, but in a lot of ours. So he has a point to prove today. Rodrigo could do with getting on the score sheet as well. Dan James has been great and has been getting better. But I do remember one occasion against Watford where he was on the edge of the 18-yard box, easy to cross the ball, and he ended up smashing it over to the other side of the pitch. So there's question marks over his final ball as well. So he needs to perform, and we know what Jack Harrison can do. Jack Harrison has a decent delivery as long as he makes the right decisions. We should be all right. I think going forward, we are better than Southampton, and this will have a basketball-style game vibe to it. I know that gets labelled at Leeds United a lot, but the way that both of these teams play, Ralph and Bielsa's side, it really is like a basketball game. It'll break down loads. It's just going forward. I think Leeds United have more than what Southampton do. And even that's coming from the bench, which sounds a madness, like Walcott Teller, but I would still say, sorry. Sorry, guys, got a frog in my throat there. My apologies. No one needs to be hearing me cough down the mic. But yeah, I think even our bench, I would rather see Somerville come on than Walcott. Genuinely, I think Walcott's been done. I think Walcott actually played the last time we were in the Premier League. I think he's the only player left in this Southampton side that actually was there when we were last in the Premier League on the bench, I think. Michael, what am I drinking? Just juice, bro. Just juice. I've had my my monster earlier on. Had a bit of a late night, mate. You know, bit of a late night and an early morning. The little man waking me up. So yeah, I watched the Liverpool game just now. They just battered Watford 5-0. I went for 2-0 in before the whistle blows. I thought it might have been a little bit tighter than it eventually ended up being. But yeah, they battered Watford 5-0. We could have battered Watford 5-0. We could have, but obviously we just didn't take our chances. That's what I mean. I think performance-wise against Watford, we were really good. So hopefully we can continue like that today. You know, that'd be an ideal scenario if Leeds United continued in that vein. Like Mark John says, as always, please smash the like button if you haven't already. Massively helps the channel. Gets more eyes on it, and of course, more eyes, more subs, etc. We are on 6,870. I feel like I've been on 6,000 for an age. Let's get to 7K. We want to get to 7K, so that'd be ideal. But guys, I want to know your score predictions in. Get your score predictions in the chat for me, and I want to know your goal scorers. And that means even, and just to, let's get some reasons as to why you think we might struggle. We can get them flashed on the screen. Like I say, we've got about 13 minutes before kickoff. The lineups are going across the bottom. I will have the timer on when that starts as well, and hopefully we'll get it on the box soon enough. Just waiting for all that to kick off. Ian Sucksmith has gone for a 2-1 Leeds United win. It's interesting because what we need to remember, guys, Southampton have only scored 5 goals in the whole of 2021. 5 goals. They've not scored a goal from open play since August the 28th. Now, it would be Leeds that for them to go and score, but, you know, they are pretty shot shy. They are pretty shot shy at the minute. And if you also take out Shea Adams out from there, of course, James Ward-Prowse as well, who's great from set pieces, I genuinely think they will struggle to score. And history shows us that this season. So I think it will be tight, but that's why I'm going for 1-0, because Leeds United haven't really kicked on in terms of scoring chance after chance like we've seen previously. If you remember our games, I see them, you know, we hit Newcastle for 5, we hit Burnley for 5. You know, we were scoring for fun. You remember that Fulham game? I think, what was it, 4-3 in the end? We were scoring for fun. However, it hasn't really clicked this season. So that's why I think it will be low scoring, but I do see Leeds United winning the game, and I don't think Southampton will score. But obviously, Calvin isn't playing. He's a huge miss. So it's probably really good fact that James Ward-Prowse isn't in there, because I just don't know if Diallo and Romeu can really hurt us with the fact that Calvin's not in there. I may be wrong, but I'm still confident with Strauch in there. And I think the centre-back partnership, Cooper and Llorente, were great against Watford. Cooper was great against West Ham. I know Creswell got the headlines, but Cooper was just as good, you know, but naturally he doesn't get the praise that he deserves. Let's go. So Rangers 11 Nation says Dan James 2, Southampton 0. It'd be nice for Dan James to get a goal, or if you don't get a goal, get a penalty, because when he was at Manchester United, he could sneeze in the box and he'd get a penalty. He's at Leeds United and he's been hacked down twice and doesn't get a penalty. It's an absolute madness. So it'd be good if indeed, you know, Dan James can get on the score sheet. David Wood asks, where's Junior Firpo? Nobody knows, bro. Genuinely, nobody knows. I've no clue as to where Junior Firpo is, and there doesn't seem to be any reason or anyone asking. You know, a lot of the journalists are just asking where Rafinha, where Calvin are, and both out on the pitch. Calvin could have played. I think that's questionable personally, because if he could have played, he'd have been on the bench surely. So Calvin's obviously not fit to play. Rafinha played 36 hours ago and played 70 minutes. So you know, he's obviously not. But no mention as to why Firpo isn't in the side. So if that comes in or breaks at any point, we'll let you know. I think he's been getting better as well. So Dallas not had a great season. We know he can play left back, but he's not had the best season, let's be honest. Mark Jones is going for a 3-0 Leeds win. Come on, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Nice and chilled, wouldn't it, if we could make that happen. Louis Cornelius has gone for 2-0 James and Click Screamer. Yeah, we need Click to find the back of the net as well, because he and Dallas both hit some woeful efforts woeful efforts against Watford. Obviously, Click had that chance against West Ham as well, where if he makes it 2-0, we win that game for me. So we need him to find the back of the net as well. Thank you for your comment, Lewis. Robert O'Hearn, I did have his. It's just gone off my screen, but he went for 3-1. Let's have a look. Leeds 1-0. Cooper Screamer says LUFC leader. I hope you're right, mate. I hope you're right. I've actually gone for a little bit of a bet builder, and I have gone for Leeds United to win, Liam Cooper to get a card, and Tyler Roberts to score any time. And that was 25-1. Sorry, 25-1. So hopefully that'll come in. So Cooper will be involved. It'll be a yellow card though, not quite a goal for me. Let's have a look at some more of your comments. Harmony says 2-1 Leeds. Rodrigo to score both. That'd be nice. Disabled team sticking with that. They're sticking with a 0-0. I'm not seeing it. I'm not feeling it. I think we will score. I'm hopeful anyway. Just seeing there, James Ward-Prowse is sending off, which is so huge for Leeds United. The fact that he's not playing in this game. I still think we could win the game with him in the side, but he's massive for Southampton. And the fact that we haven't got Calvin in there, it sort of counteracts that. The fact that we haven't got Shea Adams to go up against as well means Calvin's not as big as a loss. But whenever Calvin has been out of this side, we have been poor. We can't, hide from that fact. So it'll be interesting to see how they get on against Southampton for sure. Click and James to score today, says Carter Rayberg. 2-1 to Leeds United. I hope you're right, mate. There's the Leeds fans now. You can see them in full voice, as is always the case. Do we expect anything less? No, we do not. If I remember rightly as well, guys, I think you'll remember previously. Let me just turn this up. Why is the knee sound? Can't be doing that when knee sound. Can't be having that. It's probably because I've got it on mute, have I? Let's have a look. No, I haven't got it on mute. It's just knee sound. Oh, well, we'll have to do with no sound. Not ideal, but there you go. 2-1 Leeds United. Rodrigo early, then Joffy with a late winner, says Matt Sweeby. I hope you're right, mate. I hope you're right. Attendance, says Christopher Junction. I don't know, mate. I'm not sure. Louis is hoping for a Villa away-esque display. That'd be nice, wouldn't it, mate? Definitely. Anthony Littlewood says 3-1 Leeds. Rodrigo, Tyler, and Geldart. I just can't see Southampton scoring. I just can't. Charlie Brown says Greenwood free kick off the bench. I do think, as is always the case, we need to. Whoever scores first, it's very, very important. It's very, very important. We know that our record against Southampton is great, but against Ralph Hasenhüttl's side, it is really great. And if we can get an early goal and maybe they lose it a little bit, they go the heads down. They don't score many goals. They've not had a great start to the season. They've still not got their first win. And I know, listen, we've only got one on the board, and it was, last time out, but it's still something to build on, it's still something there. So, it's I guess it's if indeed we go in first, obviously Southampton, they lose their heads, etc., the fans get on their back, so it will be interesting to see how it goes. But the first, there, Graham Noble says, just seeing the team, might have to rethink my 4-0. I know it's not been the best lineup we could have hoped for sure. That is for certain. Just waiting for this to come on now. Harmony says, just pulling into the station, swift walk home, back on about 3:05. Catch you all soon. No worries. You have a safe travel home. Harmony, always a pleasure to have you here on the Just Joe Football Show. Just gonna get this sorted now, guys. Keep your comments coming in as well. I'm just chuntering away to myself. Just ignore me. I'll get it sorted. So we're all ready to go for kickoff. Keep your score predictions coming in as well. I want to know your first goal scorers, guys, as well. Who's got any money on this game? Let me know who you have got and who you are backing. We've got a band coming out at St Mary's. I think we've got a band coming out. I don't know what that's in aid of. Is that means is it someone has passed or do they just do that before every game? I don't know if that is the case, but I'll have a look. Let's have a look. Keep your comments coming in, guys. And remember to smash a like on the stream. We're not too far away from kickoff now. Literally less than 5 minutes out from kickoff. So, as I say, really looking forward to this game. And it's good to be back. It's good to be back watching the Mighty Whites for sure. They're just all in the tunnel there. Rodrigo having a chat with Aurel Romeu. Obviously, both Spanish. So we've got brass band. Yeah, brassed off. Stick with the Wi-Fi, guys. It looks like it's just dropped, but should be okay soon enough. My apologies for that. Just stick with it, guys. It does this from time to time. We should be sorted now, though. We should be back. Jikanji's gone. Joe, I've done Rodrigo to score anytime. Cooper carded James one shot on target, 20-1. That sounds better than mine, mate, that, to be fair. Not bad at all. I'm quite surprised as well, Jikanji. You've gone for a Leeds United. I don't know. You haven't gone for them to win, have you? You just put score anytime, which is fair enough. Fair enough. I know Jikanji's not doesn't. Are you negative, do you reckon, Jikanji, or would you call yourself a realist, brother? Is that what you say? I think I find that people who are negative call themselves realists. Only joking, brother. Only joking. Just trying to get on this with some sound for some reason. My thing's got no sound, and that'll just fry me head out a little bit, to be honest. Just takes the atmosphere away a little bit. Even though I'm sat in my room, I still like to have the sound, you know what I mean? Remember to bet responsibly as well, guys, all right? Please do that. If we are chatting about that, I must remind you to always bet responsibly. Not that I have any sort of promotion or anyone to, you know. Come on, man. Where's this? Where's the sound, man? Need some sound. I need some sound. I will have the live timer on as well, guys. Don't worry about that. That'll get sorted as well now. Some of you might be in front. Some of you might be behind if that's the case. I've got my members marshalling the chat. So just be mindful. You will be put on timeouts for ruining the scores and all that sort of stuff. They're all over it, you know. No messing about. Jikanji says he needs Harrogate Town and Leeds to win. Yeah, good to go. Good. Good, man. We're on here. I think we're almost time for kickoff, aren't we? There we go. I don't know why, mate, but I've got no sound, folks. Why has that got no sound? I feel like I have got sound and I'm not plugged in right. What's going on here? Oh, I know what it is. Is it that? Have I got sound? I've not got no sound, man. What's going on here? I want a special green highlight. I'll sort it out. I'm going to sort it out for you. Let me pull all my wires out. Why has I got no sound, man? It's doing me head in. Turn off streaming back on again. Nah, I think, do you know what it is? I don't know why. But I just got no sound, bro. But I don't even think it's that. I think it's my TV. Sound's gone on it. It's fuming with that. Going on? Why have I got no sound, man? That's gonna fry my head, that. Right, okay. Is there any mute thing on this? Let's have a look. That's crisp as out. We'll watch that one, I think. But it's a little bit behind, is it? Right, okay. I will get that sound sorted for sure. Right. Okay. I don't know what's going on with my sound, but yeah, I want to shout out as well. Big shout out to Connor Mayer, new member on the Just Joe Football Show. Big shout out, member of Just Joe FC. Thank you very much, Connor, for signing up, brother. It means an awful lot. Thank you so much. We're just about to kick off, guys. I'm just going to get my timer up as well. They're just taking the knee now. We are going to be slightly behind. The 3 p.m. TV is slightly behind, but once we get kicked off, we should be good to go. And there we are. It's decided to mess up on me. But Leeds United have kicked off, playing in their away strip, the blue. Obviously, we haven't seen much of the lilac this season, have we, to be honest? Let's be honest. But there we go. It should be sorted. I don't know what. There we go. 35. There we go. I think we're slightly in front. My apologies, guys. I don't know what's going on with my sound either. That's doing my absolute bunny in. Leeds are going to lose, says Kai Drake. We shall see, brother. We shall see. We shall see. But this sound is frying my head. There we go. Redmond. Little flick. Dallas to clear. It's gone out of play. Tyler Roberts to chase. It's going to be a throw-in to Leeds United. I do feel like, yeah, the blue kit is nice, Jakanji. I have to agree, mate. It's very, very nice. I can't lie. Throw in there back to Stewie D. Pascal just dropping in there. So we have gone with the back three, it would seem, guys. Obviously, we'll play in the DM, but we'll interchange, you would imagine. We go back to Melier. Melier clips it long. Looking for Dallas. That's in the back by Livramento. It is a foul, but watch out for Livramento. He's going to be all over that all afternoon. I haven't played FIFA yet, Jakanji. I ain't got PS5, mate. My PS4 is busted. Yes, Sir Daddy in the chat says, yo. Thank you, Sir Daddy, for being here, mate. Absolute pleasure. Clicked over there by Llorente. It's gone straight out of play. That's poor by his standards, let's be honest. Poor by Llorente's standards. That's poor by Llorente's standards, but there's definitely something up with my sound on this TV, which is really, really frustrating me. And I don't know why it's done that. Because when I stick it in there, it's fine. There we go, clicked up. Sorry about this, guys. No sound. I'm trying to resolve the matter, but it's not having it. Come on, winner. Winner by Cooper. Advised to send it back there, Dan James. Goes back to Llorente. Llorente back to Melier. Pressing from Southampton. We played 2.5 minutes, guys. Go on then. Out you go, Cooper. Come on, Coops. Go on, Stuart. Oh, he's challenged there. Ball's nicked from him. Tyler brings him down. It's going to be a free kick here. Romeo to take it quick. Gineppo. Chance. It's gone back though to Salisu. Oh, I'm going to have to ask for something else. I'm going to have to get my tablet, guys. Just stick with me though, because this is a nightmare. This Llorente, that's a lovely ball. Dan Jim, oh, there's too much on it. Just a little bit too much on it. And it's gone all the way through to Alex McCarthy. Joe's invited us all for a curry, says Steve. Yeah. There we go. Clip round the door. Romeo. It's easy though. And it's going to be cleared. Here's Elian Melier. There we go. Jamie Shackleton keeping his place in the side. I think, I was worried that he may drop out. There's Jack Harrison. There's Stuart Dallas looking to switch the play. Come on then, Jamie. Nice. In there to Jack Harrison. Run by Click. Can't quite squeeze it through. He's managed to keep hold of the ball. However, he's brought down and it's no free kick given. There's a free kick goal. Pascal Strout's probably going to get a yellow card for that. It looked a bit naughty. Looked a bit naughty, that. It's brought down. Yeah. Was it Pascal who brought him down? Let's have a look. Yeah, he's left one on him there as well. Romeo. If you remember, Romeo actually got injured in this last game. It was on our pitch, I think. It was on our pitch. Absolute terrible pitch as well. There we go. Back to the keeper from Bednarak, Alex McCarthy, with the ball at his feet. Salisu into midfield. Boye tries to flick it on, but Llorente's on the cover. Cleared. Go on then, Click. Click looking for Stuart Dallas. It's a poor ball. It's a poor ball. It's a poor ball by Click. Keep your comments coming in, guys, and remember to smash a like. Throw in by Southampton. Yeah, you're right. The Sheffield United way did pick up a couple of gongs, to be fair. Fair play to them, buzzing for them. Romeo cleared. Well up, Cooper. Cooper with the clearance. Uni's going well, Christopher, mate. Thank you very much for asking. Uni's going really well. Cleared. Southampton with a throw. Southampton with a throw. Guys, I'm just going to get this over onto the tablet. Thank you very much for your pick. Just getting sorted, guys. Sorry about this. I'm having a bit of a nightmare, so you'll have to bear with us. I've got no sound. Something's up with the old Stick with me, guys. I'm coming. Oh, it's sorted now. Sorted now. The sound's sorted. It must be these. It's got to be my laptop or something. That's a madness. I don't know why it's done that, but I've sorted out my sound. You should be able to hear me now. There we go. We should be sorted now. Sorry about this, guys. I've had a bit of a mare here. Yeah, Southampton started the better, that's for sure. Jukanji, as you said. Sort your life out, says KLM. I need to, bro. I need to. Super. Into Mateus Click. Turns. Tap there into Roberts, who comes deep to collect it. Goes back to Melier. Don't even need it now. I'm all sorted. Yeah, Steve, I'm not surprised, mate. Don't worry about it. It's normally better than this, brother. My apologies. You have every reason, bro, to say that, man. Don't watch it. Here's Stuart Dallas, brings it down. Go on then, Dallas. Into Cooper. Cooper there. Pascal, obviously not playing in that DM as such, just dropping into the middle of the back three. I thought it would be Cooper, to be honest, but there you go. Here's Jack Harrison. Down the line there for Rodrigo. Can he turn? Turn onto his left foot? Yes, he can. Oh, it's good defended by Salisu, and it's going to be cleared. There's a chance here for Southampton to break Romeu. Yeah, he's done really well there, Salisu, to be fair. He's going to have his work cut out, though, there, I think, for sure, is Rodrigo up against Salisu. He has really stepped up to the plate, Salisu, since Vestergaard has moved to Leicester. That's for sure. We go throw there by Romain Perrault. Remember, guys, keep your eyes on Perrault. Was supposed to sign for Leeds United, of course, but Leeds United opted to go for Junior Firpo instead. Livramento brought down by Dan James. It's going to be a free kick. It's going to be a free kick. Who's going to take this free kick? They've taken it quick. Livramento and James, both a set of road runners, man. Both pacey as. It's gone all the way back to Alex McCarthy. There is Livramento. Decent. It's going to be a throw-in for Leeds United. City are 1-0 up already. Not surprised. 5-0 won it. And it been 3 seasons worth of 5-0s for Burnley against Manchester City. I think it has. It's going to be a free kick for Southampton. Harrison on Perrault. There we go. So free kick to be taken, 12 minutes played. Leeds United 0, Southampton 0. It's gone back there to Bednarak. Bednarak to Salisu. Centre back playing just in the left back position currently. Back to Bednarak. Here is Romeu into midfield. Yeah. It's just stop-start, guys. I said this before the game, this would be the case. That both sides, the way they like to attack, just breaks down. Just breaks down constantly. Salisu to Bednarak. Bednarak chipped up, cleared. Redmond. Elianusi back to Redmond. Strike. Drags it wide. Drags it wide. Drags it way wide there. Yeah, he dragged it wide there, Redmond. To be fair, Leeds United get away with one. There was possibly an opportunity for him, but not taken. Redmond still yet to score against Leeds United in his career. Come up with them against us a few times. Melier then out to Jamie Shackleton. Touch back there to Llorente. Go more direct at half-time. Southampton and felt, Liam bang on the money, mate, didn't you? And I think Leeds United opted for that. Leeds United made the decision to go long in that first game that we played them last season. So it might be something they aim to do this time as well, There's a throw in here for Livramento on the right-hand side for Southampton. Quick round. Romeu beating Roberts in the air. It's a bit all over, isn't it, at the minute? Diallo. Livramento breaks inside. Dan James chasing him. That's a free kick. Oh, he's told to get up on his feet. He's took a dive. Chance here for Leeds United on the counter. Brought down by Gineppo. Shackleton complaining. He's all over Jamie Shackleton there. Still no clue as to why no Firpo harmony. I'm not quite sure, you know. Livramento did he take a bit of a dive there on the way through? Let's have a look. No, yeah, he did. Llorente with a fantastic tackle on Livramento, got all the ball, to be fair. Then Jamie Shackleton's tried to clear, and Gineppo's brought him down. But it was a good challenge. It was a good challenge by Diego Llorente. And do we expect anything less? No. You know, that's what we expect from Diego Llorente, for sure. No clue where Firpo is, Steve. I'm not sure. It hasn't been discussed. We know Phillips, Rafinha, but they haven't actually mentioned anything in terms of Junior Firpo. So I don't know why that is. And if he hasn't spoken about it, maybe he's contracted COVID, because normally when Bielsa refuses to speak about players, it's normally when they've contracted COVID. Free kick taken, offside flag against Borgia, and it's going to be a free kick for Leeds United. Jens Kuyusta to the rescue in January, says Harmony. Yeah, for sure. It's quite interesting that Calvin and Rafinha have both made their way to the game, and neither are on the bench. Meslier clipped up there. Rodrigo playing deep, tries to send off Harrison. No joy, but Harrison's going to chase down Salisu. Salisu could get caught on it here, manages to give it back to Alex McCarthy. Harrison, great pressing from Jack Harrison, and it's caused McCarthy to just put his foot through it. No one there competing though with Diallo. Redmond out to Gineppo. Gineppo twisting and turning. He's come inside. There's a chance here for Southampton. Gineppo can't get his strike off. Goes back to Romain Perrault. We know he can put a ball in. It's cleared by Rodrigo, and it's going to be a Southampton corner. Southampton started the better of the two sides in this early part of the game. No Firpo, not even on the bench. Bowie Doctor just joined, who's playing DM. It is Pascal Straub, but it's more of a back three, because obviously Southampton go with a front two, so Straub's just dropping into the centre of the back three, really. Ball to come in. Oh, it's a good header. It's a good header by Broja. Good header by Broja. Let's have a look. It's a good ball from Redmond. Broja doesn't hit the target, but it's a decent header. It's a decent header. Oh, just miss. Just miss. Let off for Leeds United. Jakanji says they're going to score soon. They have certainly started the better of the two sides, for sure, mate. But Leeds United do struggle in transition, or when they nick the ball, when we play with this 3-3-1-3. We do struggle to build up attacks unlike when we play the 4-1-4-1. Meslier only as far as Romeu. Nathan Redmond. Redmond into Gineppo. Nice little 1-2. Redmond's going to hit it. Oh, that's a very good save by Ilya Meslier. It's another corner now for Southampton. That's a very good save. I tell you what, I thought Redmond had scored there. Nice little 1-2 with Gineppo. Gets it onto his right foot. Oh, it's a good save, man, because that was going in, that. Leeds United really need to start getting going. They really need to start getting going, because, as I say, 20 minutes almost played now. Southampton looking by far the better sides. Ali and Ahmed says, when can I hear a Leeds player with possession? I know, mate. I know. Corner in. Redmond. Oh, my God! Meslier. Elyounoussi, how has he not scored? I think the vital touch from Ilya Meslier has meant that Southampton are not leading here. Redmond with a lovely cross. Flicked on. Oh. Elyounoussi got a score, guys. Massive let off. Let's have a look. Oof. Elianusi's got a score. Melier doesn't actually get a touch. It's Dallas. Dallas gets a touch, but how's Elianusi not scored there? Southampton should be leading 1-0. Massive, massive let-off here for Leeds United. Elianusi has to score that, you know. Chikanji says we need to wake up. Agreed, mate. We've not really got going at all. There it is. It's cleared. I don't know how Elianusi's not scored there. Here is Ilian Melier. Yeah, Dallas. It was Dallas with the vital flick. The cross comes in from Nathan Redmond. Bednarak gets a flick on, and it falls. Basically, it's headed, tapping really, for Elianusi, and he's dove at it. And Dallas has got a vital touch that's took it away. It still gets his head on it, but it goes wide. He's got to score though, Elianusi. I think he almost dives too late for the ball. And I think maybe Dallas's vital touch has put him off that little bit, you know. Paco Max says, can't believe there were people thinking Leeds would score 3 goals. Mate, we're only 20 minutes in, bro. There's still a time. There's still time. Leeds United are yet to get going. They haven't got going. Here's Alex McCarthy to Bednarak. That's it, Rodrigo. We need to do some pressing from the front. Bednarak's turned and gone back there to Alex McCarthy, and Salisu's going to be free. This time, Click's gone to press. Romeu, back to Diallo. It's all Southampton currently. Bednarak, they're playing some decent football as well. Southampton better pressing from Leeds, but they've managed to pick out Livramento. That is lovely from Livramento. Brozier couldn't get it under his feet. That was a brilliant little knock from Bednarak into Livramento. Livramento comes inside. Brozier got his feet caught on it. There's another chance there. Llorente does get round to cover, and it has gone for another corner. That's 3 corners now for Southampton. This early 20-25 minute period has been all Southampton, guys. Leeds United struggling to get going. And like Jikanji says, the midfield is non-existent currently for Leeds United. It's going to be another corner here. Brozier in there. Salisu, Bednarak, he's took it short. It's a poor corner, but it's as far as Djenepo. Djenepo hits it high and wide. Leeds United really need to get going. The corner this time has taken really short. Dallas was wise to it. It came out to Djenepo on the edge of the box, and he hits it, and it goes over. Yeah, Steve, no worries, mate. The reason I couldn't get into my stride, bro, I was having issues. Here, so I was losing my shit. But now I'm not having issues. I've got my sound, everything sorted. My apologies. It's normally much better than that. Much better. People who know, who come to the channel regularly will know that. So my apologies for the early issues, early doors, guys, but we're sorted now. Here's Livramento. Down that right-hand side. Wow, great work by Livramento. Takes on 3 players. Cooper manages to get a vital challenge. And maybe... Nah. Oh, it's a free kick. I think it's soft. A free kick given to Jack Harrison. I tell you what, the midfield is non-existent. And when Southampton are pressing from the front, it's breaking down. We're all over. Christopher said Djenepo has made Leeds look like his son Pinocchio. Like wood, yeah. Just dancing round them. Great player, though. He had like 3 bodies around him there. Livramento manages to wiggle his way out. Yeah, I agree with Vance. Vance says that we struggle without Calvin Phillips in there. Of course we do, mate. Yeah, they paid about 5 million for Livramento, so Daddy, it's a madness, isn't it? Chance broke down again. Dallas this time, and they're going to come again here, Southampton. Salisu, Rodrigo pressing. Salisu, he's just been allowed to maraud up the pitch, man. Come on, Leeds United. Free kick. Cooper with a challenge there on Salisu, and it's going to be a free kick. But again, the midfield is that non-existent that when the centre-back Salisu, a bit like we've seen previously, actually can beat a Rodrigo, it just opens up for him. It's like the parting of the Red Sea. You know, it's like the parting of the Red Sea. Here is Livramento. He goes back to McCarthy. TB says, is Tyler Roberts playing today invisible? They're all invisible though. Let's not just aim this at Salisu. What a ball to Perrault. Harrison does well though, shepherds it, and it's going to be a goal kick. It's a goal kick. Romain Perrault was sent down that left wing there from Salisu. Ball over the top. Harrison's done really well to track him. And just shepherd it out of play. Click, back to Meslier. Leeds United continue to play out from the back. Meslier clipped out. Lost again here, guys. Oh, Click's done well, though. He's managed to nick it. Here's Dan James. Chance to run at Livramento. Dan James. Oh, he plays the ball into Rodrigo. It's cut out by Salisu, and it's fallen straight to the hands of Alex McCarthy. First real look from Leeds United. You can tell missing the control of Calvin in there. The outball of Rafinha. Leeds United, though, here's Pascal Strout nicking in front. Passes it. Can't pass it 5 yards. And there's a chance here for Southampton. Down the right-hand side. Redmond comes inside, takes on 2 players. Passed into Boyer. Cut back. Good defending there. Romeo with the shot on the edge of the box. But Leeds United they're all over the shot. Southampton playing some really good stuff, guys. But this is the thing. Southampton been playing some good stuff all season, but they can't find the back of the net. And hopefully that continues, because at the minute they deserve to be in front. You know, okay, they've not had like clear-cut chances apart from the Elianusi one, but they're more, as a Southampton fan, you'd be more than happy with the start. It's cleared up. Click. Getting beat to the ball by Boyer. Dallas to Click. Come on now, Leeds United. Get your foot on it. Dallas looking to send Dan James. Salisu just round to mop it up. That's what we don't want to do, though. When we're struggling, just hit aimless balls because Dan James is fast. Because Salisu was wise to it. Cleared up. Back to McCarthy. And now Southampton are on the attack. Here's Livramento. Into Elianusi, turns Strauk. It's a good ball in. It's cleared though by Llorente. That's a poor shot. Poor effort by Livramento. I've just had a text from a mate saying, nah, this is not good at all. Jamie says, we have no changes to make with our bench. Our squad depth is a joke. Mark says we should be beating these. We're making them look good. They're a good side, but when we haven't started, have we? Let's be honest. We haven't started. We're 30 minutes in, coming up to 30 minutes, 3 minutes, and we've not done anything. In the midfield, the game's non-existent. Here is Click into Cooper. Like Leeds United have just not been able to have any sort of sustained period on the ball. Click's give it away. Come on, Matthias Click, man. 5-yard pass. He's brought down Redmond, and now he gives away a free kick. But Matthias Click, poor. It's poor Redmond brought down. It's going to be a free kick to Southampton. Absolutely no bite at all, says Harmony. Jamie says, Joe, just as the Newcastle game, you said we'd easily win and was wrong. Some fans need to wake up. We are not as good as some think we are. If you're labelling that up at me, I still think we should have beat Newcastle. They were rubbish, bro. They were rubbish. They are rubbish. Let's not cloud the fact, or just because, we got a point that they're any good. They're not good. Southampton haven't scored since August the 28th. They have only scored 5 goals in the whole of 2021. Yes, they're having some... So to say that we can't win this game, what do you want me to say, bro? We lose every game? We haven't got started yet. That is all. We haven't got started yet. Here is Salisu. Strike. Oh, it's cleared. And Strauk gets the block in. Here's Salisu. But Southampton playing really well. Like I say, everything that is going up, it's just been, cleared by Salisu. Salisu's had a great start to the game. Coming up to 30 minutes now. And as I say, it's been all Southampton. All Southampton. throw in to come here from Perrault. There we go. It's gone all the way back to McCarthy. Here's Bednarak into Diallo, Salisu. Leeds just need to press. Like, we're not even doing that with any sort of any vigour, do you know? Here's Jamie Shackleton with the throw then. It's all Southampton this first 30 minutes, guys. Poor throw from Shackleton. It's given away. Elianusi. He's got Livramento on the right side and Redmond. Livramento. He's going to give it to Redmond. Gets it back off Livramento. Tries to cut back. It's another corner. Oh, no. It ricocheted. And it's going to be a goal kick. Oh, has it gone for a throw? No, it's a goal kick. Ilian Melier with the goal kick. But again, that came from an error from us. Jamie Shackleton's got a throw, takes the throw. Jack Harrison tries to let it run across his body, and their press just nicks it. Like, they're pressing really well from the front, you know. And Leeds United aren't doing that, and we don't have a midfield, and we're just struggling to have any sort of contained pressure on the ball, you know. We've got a few big losses in the side. Obviously, no Calvin, no Rafinha, but let's not kid ourselves. Southampton have losses as well in James Ward-Prowse, in Shea Adams. Alex McCarthy's give Leeds United a chance, though. He's clipped it out of play. It's going to be a throw deep in their half. Jamie Shackleton to take the throw. It's only really Click trying to show for it. He's managed to find Tyler Roberts. Tyler Roberts challenged and a free kick given. Stood on the end of Tyler Roberts' foot there. Aaron H, as any team would look poor with 3 of their best players out. Yeah, not this poor, bro. Not this poor. But Southampton have also got key players out though as well. You know, so that's what I mean. And they're not looking poor. You know, this is the first game James Ward-Prowse hasn't missed for 2 years. They're not looking poor. You know, Shea Adams out. They're not looking poor, so we can't say that yet. Do you know what I mean? We've just not really got going. But this is Premier League. Southampton have to take the chance. If you don't take the chance, it comes back to bite you. Dallas with the free kick. It's headed out by Salisu. It's come as far as Click. Oh, the flag's up. Why are you going to be offside from a free kick? Just wasting opportunities there. People say bench is weak. Mayer, bench is weak. But then the same will be saying, get Geldark, get Greenwood. Why aren't they playing? Tyler should be given chances, but they're on our bench. But now the bench is weak. You know? Here's Salisu. Oh, no. What are you doing? Pascal Strauch. Borgia. Oh, Leeds United let off. Pascal Strauch tried to clear it and ended up on his backside. Still, they've got it. Southampton Redmond gets brought down. Is it going to be a free kick? How's he managed to keep hold of the ball? Come on, Pascal. No foul given. I don't know why he's lent on him. It's a corner. Southampton all over us, guys. All over us. Pascal Strauch with an uncharacteristic error. The ball's come over, and as he's gone to clear it, he's fallen, which has meant that the power's not on it, and it's fall to Borgia. Cooper's come across, has a strike. Melier makes a good save, and then it comes out to Gineppo. Gineppo tries to take Pascal on. To be honest, Strauch leans on him, it looks like to me, just outside of the area. But no free kick given, but it is a corner. Southampton knocking on the door. It's cleared. We keep looking for Brozier with these with these corners. Another chance. Oh God, Dallas. I thought he was putting it in back of his own net. Then it's going to be another corner. What's that? 5 or 6 now for Southampton. Brozier though, he's the one they're aiming for. He is the one they're aiming for currently. This isn't good, guys, says Liam G. Agreed, mate. It's not great at all. We've not done anything this half, mate. Anything. It's been all Southampton. Here is Brozier. He's going to be the one to aim at. Leeds United. I think it's actually cleared by Shackleton, the smallest player on the pitch. Romeu. Redmond. Come on, press, Rodrigo. Better. Come on, Leeds. Tyler Roberts is going to press Diallo, but he manages to pick a pass to Bednarak. Here's Salisu. Looking for the ring of Broja. Redmond gives it back to Broja. Southampton. It's all Southampton. 10 minutes left of this half. Leeds United need to hang on. They need to hang on, if anything. But what we have to remember, guys, Southampton are struggling to score. They haven't scored goals. They play well, but they just can't score goals currently. And that's one thing as a Leeds fan you can say, right, okay, we can lean on that for the time being because Jamie Shackleton tries to bust down the right wing and he's just taking it off him. Gineppo. Tyler Roberts does well. Well done, Tyler. Come on then, Jamie Shackleton keeps it in this time. Rodrigo brought down? No. Romeo, good challenge. Rodrigo, soft as piss. Not good enough. Not good enough at all. Redmond. That's a great ball to Perrault. He's picked out. Oh, they're going to score. No. Well done, Stuart Dallas, managers on the cover. Southampton, guys. Wow. Battering us. That's what's happening. Battering us. Romain Perrault with a lovely little cutback. Dallas manages to get there instead of Broja, but it's been all Southampton, guys. Southampton must be thinking, what's going on here? I tell you what there, Llorente is all over Broja in that corner. Got his hands all over him. We don't want to be giving silly penalties. Cleared. Avid kind of moment from Mateus Click. Dan James wins the ball. Rodrigo's going to chase down Salisu. Great little body shift from Salisu. Salisu's had a great game for me, guys, so far at the heart of that Southampton defence. 88% possession for Southampton. 88%. 88% in the last 5 minutes. It's been all Southampton. Leeds United just not at the races. And it's not good. It's not good. Chris Kelly there from All Leeds TV. We are so poor today. It's bad, mate. It is. To be honest, Gineppo should have had another corner there. But I think, as well, I heard a stat just a second ago, like, Leeds United's goals against Southampton have all come in the second half. I'm looking for positives. You know what I'm like? Yeah, they don't score, although they deserve to, because they, do you know what I mean? And I think Mark makes a good point. If this were Man United, it'd be 5-0 already. Probably would, man. We can't keep hold of the ball like Welsh White says. We can't string 5 passes together. It's just not good at all. And, you know, and I don't think it's fair to say, oh, we've got this player missing, that player missing. They have players missing as well. Of course, there's a drop-off, but there's a drop-off for them as well. And they're just dominating us. Salisu's winning everything at the back. And now he's been allowed to maraud up to the edge of our box. Come on, Leeds United. Rodrigo actually nicks it off him this time. Goes back to Melier to clear. Dan James isn't going to win the balls in the air, though, is he? You know what I mean? Leeds United need to get the foot on it. But they're away again here, Southampton. Gineppo. Romain Perrault. Back to Gineppo. He comes inside. Well done. Well done, Daniel James, son. Put the afterburners on, my man. Go on, that's it. Round Romeo. There you go, Dan. To the byline. Come on now. Pick the right ball. Here's Dan James. Rare attack. Tyler, turn! Tyler! Oh, come on, Stewie D. Pop it off. Click. Lovely ball out to James. Get a decent ball in there, Dan. Oh, he's had a... What is that, man? Again, that ball from Dan James. He's just passed it to McCarthy. There. A rare. That's Leeds' first real attack. Dan James is the one that started it off with a great challenge. Don't get me wrong, but when everything tee to green with Dan, everything tee to green is good. And he gets there, he's got players to aim at the box, and he just, I don't know if he's tried to cross it, but it looked like a shot, if you know what I mean. It looked like a shot because McCarthy's just caught it. Easy pickings. Salisu wins a header again. Shock. He's bossing it back there. He's Salisu. Here's Bednarak. Rodrigo can't press, and he's managed to pick out Elianusi. However, his touch is poor. Hang on. He's brought down Liam Cooper. Liam Cooper is down on the deck. I don't think it was intentional, but he's in pain. We don't need Liam Cooper out as well. He's in pain. 5 minutes left of this half, guys. It's not been great, has it? It's not been great at all. Maybe injured here. Well, we do have Charlie Creswell to call upon if indeed we need to. Just while that's going on, guys, Liam Cooper, as I say, is injured. I just want to say again, apologies for the start of the watch-along. It was a bit of a nightmare. I was having issues with my sound and all sorts, so sorry about that, guys. Elianusi's brought down Liam Cooper. There's nothing in it, though. But if you're new here, please like it. Please do like the video. Comment, subscribe. Please do subscribe. Let's see some movement here. I want to get to 7K. Just a little update on scores on the doors. All the other games in the Premier League are all drawing. All of them 0-0, except Leicester versus Manchester United, which is 1 apiece. Goals from Mason Greenwood and Yuri Tillemans. So there you go. You've got 1 apiece there between Leicester and Man United. You look flustered. I was flustered at the time, Russell. I'm not going to lie. I was flustered at the time at the start of the watch-along. Do you know what I mean? Chris said, good news, Cooper is injured. Get him off. Oh, no. Please. No, man. Don't be saying this. I know there are some of you actually that would have gone, Cooper's injured, eh? Not, man. He's a captain, man. He's our captain. Oh, Llorente almost gets caught on it there. Brozier started really well, hasn't he? He started really well. Cooper's all right, though, guys. Hold up, innit? Hold on this now. Hold on. On the treadmill, bro. Keep me updated, you big dosser. Jack Clenny. Rodrigo. He's popped it up in the air. Harrison wins the header. Dan James to chase. It's cleared by Bednarak. That's two attacks now in the last couple of minutes. Come on now. Let's really start to at least have the ball for more than, 2 passes. And that doesn't count when Mellier's got it. Mellier into Strauch. He's got Cooper and Llorente either side of him. He gives it to Llorente. Diego Llorente. Nice little turn. He's going to pop it off there to Stuart Dallas. Yes, we've been really bad, Jack. Dallas manages to find Roberts, who gives it to Harrison. Harrison, can he turn? That's a Leeds ball. Oh, fuck's sake, carried it out of play. There we go. Livramento with the throw. Yeah, middle of the park is beyond weak. Clicking Roberts too lightweight. No one putting a foot in. It's like there is no midfield at times, Chris, which has been something that's been levelled at Leeds all season, let's be honest. Just give it away there, Stuart Dallas, and there's a chance here. And here's Romain Perrault. Into Gineppo. Gineppo. I was going to say I don't rate him there just as he was about to hit it, so I stopped myself. But here he is again, Gineppo. It's crossed. Won by Elianusi, but it's gone way over. It's going to be a goal kick for Leeds United. But again, that came from us giving the ball away. It's just not been great. Gineppo with the cross. Elianusi does beat Dallas, but can't keep the header down, and it's going to be a goal kick. Leeds United just need to get in at half-time. 0-0. That's facts. That's facts, guys. Yeah, Harmony says good news is we can't be any worse in the second half. That's for sure. Llorente just smashes one over the top. Cleared by Salisu. Who's underneath it? Mateus Click. Headed into Roberts. Good little turn from Tyler. Has a shot. First attempt. Good, great little turn there from Tyler, Did 3 players, but he strikes poor. There we go. We've got 30 seconds left of this half, guys. Welsh White says we've been really bad and it's still 0-0. Approve a bit. Yeah, we win the game. Exactly. This is the thing. And this is the positives we have to take as Leeds United fans currently. That Southampton, even in that game at St Mary's last season, they started well in the second half. We came out, we dominated. Yes, we were much better then. I'm just saying. And we won the game 2-0. You know, they've only scored 5 times in 2021. You know, they haven't scored from open play since August the 28th. These are all positives we need to take, you know. Leeds United haven't got going. And like someone said, you know, the second half can't be worse than this. So let's just hope we can click into gear second half. Because if it continues, Southampton will score, surely. If they don't and it ends 0-0 the way they're going on, if they had another half, I mean, it would be... it's gone out for a throw. It would be a bit of a travesty, wouldn't it, really? Because Southampton have just been so much better. It's going to be a throw-in for Leeds United. I think the ball's popped, maybe. Ah, there it is. Half-time. Half-time, guys. Not great at all. Not great at all. Guys, I want to know, would you be changing anything? I've seen a lot of conversing in the chat for Tyler to come off, Geldart on, but I mean, to be honest, going forward, there's not been anything. There's not been anything. James had a ball, you know, one of the rare opportunities. He's tried to cross it. He's put it straight to McCarthy, and I bring it back. You know, a lot of people told me about Dan James and his final ball, and I was like, nah, I'll be all right. But I hadn't seen an awful lot, obviously, playing at Manchester United. Against Watford, he had a similar sort of position, and he smashed it over to the opposite end of the pitch. This time, he gives it straight to McCarthy. Not good. Jack Harrison, not seen enough of Tyler. Again there, little shift of the body. First touch, nice. Shot, wayward. Rodrigo, missing. Absolutely missing. Click, missing. Stuart Dallas has been making errors, giving the ball away. Jamie Shackleton, the same. It's just not been good. It's not been good at all. It's been a rough half, as Chombada says. Andrew Jeffrey says, did well to hang in there. Marcelo will change it for better. Come on, halfway there. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? You know, we've not conceded. It can't get any worse. So hopefully we'll improve second half. I still don't think he changes anything yet. What can he change? You know, if you look at that bench, and I'll flash up the graphic, it is going along the bottom there. But let's just have a look at who we do have to call upon. So you've got Christopher Klassen, Charlie Creswell, Hieldi, Drame, Forshaw, McKinstry, Somerville, Geldart and Greenwood. It's so young. You know, Geldart and Greenwood yet to start, and McKinstry yet to, you know, feature in the Premier League. Geldart and McKinstry both featured against Fulham, but this is the Premier League. You've got Somerville. Again, Somerville, great player, great prospect, but flattered to deceive whenever he's been called upon. Adam Forshaw's broken, and then I just don't see him making any defensive substitutions unless he brings on Drame for Shackleton, which I don't think he will. So the squad's short. We always knew that. No Lewis Bates. Where's Bates? Says Paul. Not there. I don't think we will see him. There's a lot to remember with Bielsa when he brings in these young players. He likes them to do a year in the under-23s, and then second year around, they then spend it with the first team in a sense, if you notice. So I don't expect to see Bates, to be honest. Absolutely pathetic, says 14 Yorks. Giancarlo says, good job of playing Southampton, not a good side, Joe. Exactly, and someone made the point, if this was anyone who could, you know, carve open better chances or finish, then, you know, we could be a few down, and you couldn't argue with that, Giancarlo, could you, mate? Let's be honest, we've been really, really poor. Harry says, absolutely shocking, Joe. This is painful to watch. It is, I agree. It's been a tough watch. White Peacock Sandy says 3 more likes for 200. Guys, if you haven't liked the video, please do. It's free for you to do it. It takes 2 minutes. Just smash a like on. If you could do that. And if you're new here as well, please subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Let's see some movement in this today. Paul Ross Sampson says Geldart for Rodrigo. Philip says 4 out of 10 so far. I'm disappointed. Robert Dunlop says really embarrassing to watch. It's not been good, has it? I agree with you there, mate. I do agree with you. I watched us beat these 7-0 in 72. How times have changed, says Bandy. Oh, you can't be expected to beat people 7-0 every year, bro. If your standards are up there at 7-0, I mean, we're never gonna we're never gonna do well, bro. But I hear you, mate. It's not been great. But listen, we've got second half to come. Our best records against Southampton. They're not scoring goals and haven't been all season, really. They've only scored 5 in the whole year, and we're in October. That's not a lot of goals in that many in 10 months. I know there's been little breaks here and there, but it's still only 5. So we have that as a positive, right? And the longer that goes on for Southampton, it gets into the psyche, you know, missing opportunities. Southampton, to be honest, if you think back to the games when we beat them last season, they're in the games for a period of time, and then we score and then take control. My only issue is, like, I don't see us being able to take control in this game, or we haven't seen that yet this season, bar first half West Ham and against Watford. But what I mean is, like, in order for us to take complete control, we need a couple of goals, and I just don't see this Leeds side, regardless of who's in it, Calvin, Rafinha, Bamford, or whatever, scoring multiples yet. We've not really got into that type of form for me. And that's why in my preview I said 1-0. You know, I thought it'd be tight. I mean, it's been all Southampton. We're lucky to be, you know, drawing 0-0 at this moment in time. Okay, they had massive clear-cut chances. There's the header for Elyounoussi. That's only really there. I mean, if you look at XG, I'm not an XG kind of guy, but do you know what I mean? I imagine it's not an amazing XG, but they still have dominated, haven't they? And their domination probably deserves to be in front. But we've been like that. You know, and dominated games like Watford. We only won that 1-0. Do you know what I mean? Speedy Reaney says hopefully they'll tie a second half and our fitness will get us. Again, I even think this season, which is so unlike Leeds United, we've looked at times that we're blowing a gasket. Click, Dallas. In previous seasons, that never was the case. But just with my naked eye, my personal opinion, I've seen us look like we're dropping off. I might be wrong. Let me know if you agree with that, guys. But that's just been my assessment this season, I've thought. Lee with the super chat. Thank you very much, Lee Waters. He says, it's just not happening, is it? Change is needed. Lee, let me know, who would you change? Who would be your change? It'd be a difficult one for me because the bench is so threadbare. Could we put enough pressure on a Geldart? Is that going to be a... Bielsa talks about scenarios, and it has to be the perfect scenario to introduce these players. Is it fair to bring in Geldart and expect him to do something in the way that we're performing now? And I'm not, you might say it is, and I'm just playing devil's advocate here. And trying to put Bielsa head on, like, will he see this? Will he say, right, you know, we're really struggling, let's go to a young kid? I just don't see it. As much as some of us had said, you know what, just stick him on, go for broke. I don't see him doing that, you know, and he'd prefer to have someone with the experience of a Rodrigo to play in there. Could McKinstry come on again? McKinstry on. Tashena 85 makes the perfect point. Forshaw is that type of player that he could, but is Forshaw fit enough? I think Forshaw's still broken, personally. So I know there's a lot of people who, Geldart must come on. I get it, but I don't. And there's a lot of people saying about Roberts out, but everyone else has just been as piss poor. You know, Roberts had that nice little term, but he'll get it. And this is what can frustrate me, but everyone's entitled to their opinion. He's going to get it. But Click's been shite. Dallas has been shite. Rodrigo's been shite. They've all been shite this first half, but know that Roberts will get every single ounce of it. Every single ounce of it, I think. Yeah, which is frustrating for me anyway. Harry Burns says he thinks Cooper might go off here with injury. Yeah, maybe it looked like he'd hurt his shoulder. If Forshaw wasn't fit, he wouldn't be on the bench. I don't know about that, Greg, because we're being told that Calvin's fit enough to play and he's not on the bench. So I'm not too sure, mate. Needs must and all that sort of stuff. Just stick them on. I don't think we've got a deep enough squad if Calvin and Rafinha are out to stick 9 players on, to be honest. You got a 9-man bench, I don't know. But yeah, you're probably right, mate. If he isn't fit, he wouldn't, but I still think he's broken, man. Paul says we're missing 3 of our best players and our squad can't cope with that. It's just a fact currently. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like the Southampton, like when people say, "Oh, but we've got players missing," it's unfair to label that as because Southampton have as well. But I know what you're saying, Paul. In terms of squad depth, it's even more glaring at Leeds United because that's what Southampton did this summer. Is went and improved their depth. So they had issues in the fullback areas. They went and bought Perrault. They went and bought Livramento, to complement what they already had. Okay, they lost Bertram, but they still improved in them areas. They went and brought Breuer, Armstrong, to improve the depth a little bit. They can got Walcott who can play up there, Redmond who can play up there. You've got Shea Adams, etc. So there is depth there. Whereas Leeds United, we don't do that, do we? Yeah. No, I don't think that's right, Sumner, if I'm honest. I don't think that's what's going on there, mate. Let's have none of that. Harmy says maybe Bielsa sees this as an opportunity to give the fringe players minutes. That's why he left a few out. Possible. Possible. Darren says, I feel so sick watching this. Watching the football on me. Like, if I make you physically sick, I am sorry. I can only present what my mother gave me. And if that's making you physically sick, bro, then I'm sorry. Like, Tom Johansson says we can't get through their high press 100%. We can't deal with it. Can't deal with it, mate. Cannot deal with it. And when what we're resorting to is popping balls over the top, and then that's just being mopped up by Salisu. Like Salisu's been great, but I suppose we're making him look great, aren't we? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So there you go. Keaton says, love our new formation of 4-1 because the 4-1 up the top have gone to colonise Mars. Keaton. Click for Forshaw, he has been missing. Sophie says, I can't cope watching this. I hope that's the game and not me. I hope that's not me, Soph. Yeah, Philip says there's never a right or wrong time to give the youngster a chance to just get them on. No, but this is the thing. Bielsa disagrees with that. Do you know what I mean? Bielsa disagrees with that and says it has. He said that in like press conferences, how he believes it has to be the right moment. And I hope I'm wrong. Maybe let's give them it, but I think Bielsa will look at this game where it is and think, yeah, I'm not down for that. I'm not down for that. Right, guys, just give me 2 secs, right? Because I need the toilet, man. I've been drinking juice like a madman. So just give me 2 secs, all right? I'm on mute. No, I'm not on mute. Thank you for your patience there, guys. There you go, Andy. Make it Alison as well about what has happened with Firpo. Genuinely don't know. Let's see if we have any changes anyway. Let's see if we get any changes. Go back and wash your fingers, mate, says John Paul Smith. I have, mate. I have. I've washed my hands. I've washed my hands, bro. There we go. Home side coming out. Southampton coming out. No changes. No changes currently. Well, Bielsa will have changed the team at half-time. We will play much better this half. Guarantee, says Ronald Osborne. Hope you sang happy birthday twice. I did, mate, yeah. Yeah, for those that haven't liked the video, please do like it. Subscribe if you're new as well. Let's see some movement here. Yeah, it's good to do this. Seems like an age. I feel ring rusty. You know. I think I had such a bad issues right at the start that I was all over the shop. Here we go, though. Second half is upon us. Bielsa's just walking out now as well. Come on now, Leeds. Let's get that second half clock. There we go. Second half is upon us, guys. No changes for either side, okay? No changes for either side. Here is Tyler Roberts. Sends it down the line for Jack Harrison. It's cleared by Bednarak. But this is the thing now. Leeds United, okay, they haven't made any physical changes, but let's know that Bielsa will have read the riot act. You know, he'll have made little tactical tweaks, can see where it's breaking down. The players have to implement it on the pitch, and hopefully we can now start to see the ball for longer than 5 minutes, you know? Just anything, really, because we haven't had nothing. We've had one shot that hasn't hit the target. Leeds is broken down again here. Here's Diallo. Leeds United pressing though. He struggled to get out there. Managed to give it Bednarak, who sent it long. Cooper wins the ball though. Come on, Leeds United, man. There we go. Here's Livramento. Manages to give it to Elianusi. Good little touch by him into Redmond. They're on the overlap here. Gineppo strike. Oh, it's a P-roller. Leeds United get away with one there. Melier gives it Dallas. Maybe a little bit more urgency expected from Leeds in the second half. Dallas gives it away. Managed to nick in there. Click. Come on, Stuart Dallas. Better. Here's Jamie Shackleton. Into Roberts. Oh, Roberts, man. Roberts has lost the ball. Gives away a free kick. Yellow card as well for Tyler Roberts. Just gave it away there. Tried to turn. Got caught on the ball. And in doing so, pulled his player back. And it means that he's got a yellow card. It's going to be a throw-in though now for Southampton. Come on, Leeds United, will you? Livramento to take this. Tell you what it's cold in this room, folks. I need heating on, man. I'm going to have to ask, could you stick heating on? Freezing in here. I've got shorts on though, so that's probably why that I'm freezing, man. I can't lie. It's gone over. McCarthy out to meet it. He's heading it out, and it's going to be a Leeds United throw. It's Jack Harrison to take. No, it's decided. It always frustrates me that when they always give the fullback the ball, as though no one else can throw it except a fullback. If you've got the ball and there's players available, just throw it. Every team does this. When I was a kid, I used to take throw-ins because I played at left back. But you know what I mean? It's a madness. Here's Salisu. Rodrigo. Pressing Salisu. Salisu into Perot. Back there to Diallo. Click pressing him. Romeo tries to chip it long, but it's gone out of play. Yeah, stupid, useless step over. It was. Come on. Greetings and salutations, Leeds fans, from the vase of flowers. Greetings, welcome. It's going to be a throw here to be taken by Jamie Shackleton. And there to Dan James. James looking for Rodrigo. Oh, Roberts is brought down, actually. Free kick. Bednarak pulled him down. Bednarak pulled him down. It's going to be a free kick for Leeds United. Let's make sure we're not offside here as this comes in. Let's try create something from this. Llorente and... Oh, it's taking it quick here, Leeds United. Shackleton. Into James. Back to Shackleton. On the edge of the box here. Back to James. Here's Shackleton. Can he whip a ball in? Decides to go backwards to Llorente. Llorente has to go all the way back to Meslier. Meslier has to make it right. He's just chipped it. Easy for Salisu. Just straight up to the top. No need. Llorente. Looking for Roberts. Bednarak beats him to the ball. There's a chance here for Broja. Cooper lets it go back to... Oh, Meliers give it away in the centre of the park. Here's Aurel Romeo. It's a poor touch. Click. Put your fucking body in, will you, man, for God's sake. Click. Coming away with it, though. Leeds United here. Rodrigo. Can he get round Salisu? Salisu takes it off him like taking candy from a fucking baby. Honestly. Salisu's been outstanding, but Rodrigo's been woeful with an equal measure. Equal measure. Man, Click. Genuinely... I hate when players do not put their bodies into challenges. If there is a 50-50 there to be won, and we were lucky he got away with the ball, but if there's there to be won, put your fucking body in. I'm sorry for swearing, but I'm getting frustrated now. Here is Mateus Click. Dallas. He's got Harrison to the left. Here's Jack Harrison. Harrison loses it. This is just not good, Leeds. He's got it back, though. Jack Harrison, give it Dallas. Go on, Jack! Oh! Block by Salisu. Block by Salisu. I think Harrison should have played in Dallas there. He managed to fashion an angle for a shot, though. He got round Romeu. Salisu got across and blocked it. It's good footwork by Harrison, I have to say, on reflection. Salisu makes a block. It's going to be a corner for Leeds United. Better. Come on now. Jack Harrison. Harrison to take it. So it's not going to fall for anyone. Here's Jamie Shackleton. Stuart Dallas. It's in the box. Salisu clears it as far as Click. Click. Lovely little pass out there to Stuart Dallas. Nice. Roberts. Good work from him. Now move it on, Roberts. Oh, God, man. Don't hold on to it too long. Click's done well. This is what one can say to James. He's in the box. Cut back. Chance here for Southampton. Gineppo on the counter. That's a lovely ball into Redmond. It's going to go to Broja, surely. And it has. And Southampton have scored. It's 1-0. Counter-attacking goal. Leeds United's first real foray into their half. And it's a great counter. It's a good counter. And Broja wasn't going to miss from there. Redmond, great work from him and Gineppo. Leeds United losing it in the box. Roberts losing the ball in the box. And Gineppo, it's a great ball to Redmond. You have to say that. And Redmond gives it to Broja. Meslier tries to come out, but it's in the roof of the net. It's just not good enough, guys. It's been really poor. And, Leeds United were trying to get going. But like I said, the time of this goal's massive. Massive. And at this moment in time, you can only see one outcome. You can only see one outcome, really, can't you? You know what I mean? It's his first goal for the club, obviously, on loan from Chelsea. And on the 53rd minute, Broja makes it 1-0 to the Saints. And it's nothing more than they've deserved, you know? Nothing more than they've deserved. And we had that. Just not good enough, guys, is it? Just not good enough, really. was it who brought him down there, I think? Waiting for this heating to come on. That's all I've got to look forward to currently, is this heating coming. Has Laurenti injured himself in the process? Brogues injured. One 0 to Southampton. Is it going to be a change? Is he going to have to come off here? I think Armstrong was going to come on there, but maybe that's a switch. Laurenti looks like he's going to be fine as well. Armstrong's been told to go back to sit back down. So I think maybe Ralph was going to make the change prior to the goal. Now the goal's come on, he's probably happy to keep Diallo and Romeo in there. There's Cooper. Again, Leeds United were just starting to get going, really, having some time on the ball. You know, we're having some time on the ball, and they go up the other end with a great counter-attack and make it 1-0. And it's going to be really tough now for Leeds United. Really, really tough now for Leeds United. Because we have been rubbish. This is the thing. It's not even a case of like, oh, we've been rubbish. So you can't even be thinking, oh, we can get back in this. Because from what I've seen so far, 55 minutes played, I'm not having that. Because we've not been good. Here is Stuart Dallas. Loses the ball. Chance again here. Wins it back though. Dallas back to Laurenti. Laurenti out to Shackleton. Click. Southampton and Gineppo carrying the ball. Redmond tries to flick it with the outside of his foot over the top. No joy though. Here is Cooper. Back to Mellier. Ian Sucksmith says still on for his 2-1. I hope you're right, mate. Hank Martin says keep the faith. The faith is there, bro. The faith is there. It's just we've been really poor. Really, really poor. It's gone out for a goal kick. Bielsa, will he change anything up? Will he change anything up at all? Could do with it, couldn't we? Let's be honest. Rodrigo into Dallas. There's Mateus Click. Finds Tyler Roberts. Tyler Roberts has a little bit of space. Picks out Jamie Shack, or Dan James, should I say. Dan James into Shackleton. Roberts, make the right pass. Shackleton, Dallas, Harrison. Oh, come on, man, quicker. The opportunity's gone now. There's Laurenti. He's tackled. Diallo brought down. Strauch's on a yellow. Oh, I thought he'd already had a yellow, you know. I thought Strauch had already had a yellow. Yeah, Livramento beating Rodrigo to the ball. Yeah, man, Ben, I'm good. Just waiting for this heating to come on. It's freezing at St. Mary's. It's really cold. Winter is upon us, man. Winter is here. I've got shorts on now, but even my fingers are cold, man. Here's Cooper. Look, fucking 5-yard passes now. It's taking the piss, man. Redmond. Elianusi loses it. Leeds United cannot string 5-yard passes together. It's just poor, man. He's going to get caught on this here. Jack Harrison. Nice. Cooper. Flicked out. Rodrigo's going to chase, but of course Bednarak or Salisu just clear up, as has always been the case all day. Leeds United just cannot get a foothold in this game. Go on, Click! Trying to press there. Yeah, you agree. We are second to everything. Second to everything. There you go. It's going to be a Southampton throw. Oh, it's going to be a change here for Southampton. Stuart Armstrong, very good player. He's been injured. Back from injury, comes on for Gineppo. He will cause us problems as well, Will Armstrong. Gineppo involved in the goal as well. But Armstrong's a good player. You know, he's a very good player. Here's Redmond. Tries to pick out Elianusi, but Harrison gets there. Sends it down the line and it's gone straight out of play. There's just nothing, guys. Nothing going at all. It's going to be a throw-in for Southampton. When it's like this, I'd be like, I agree with the chat on that when they say, just put Geldat on, just put Greenwood on. Change it up, because nothing's working currently. Like I say, we can't string 5 passes together. We can't pass 5 yards. We can't string 5 passes together, and we don't have the ball for longer than 5 minutes. And we started to get going, and then they've gone and done us on the counter, and it's nothing more than what Southampton deserve. And this is one of the winnable games, you know. You don't want to be going at home to Wolves, not getting anything from this game, and then you've got Norwich and, oh, God, Harrison Cross! Oh, spilled by McCarthy, wouldn't fall for Roberts. Too busy whinging. Leeds United have just had a decent chance there, to be fair. Harrison, square. Pass the ball, bro. You're just running into fucking walls, man! Pass the ball! Sorry. Fuck's sake, man. Cooper. Here's Strauch. Turn. Lost. Rodrigo. My God. That turn was piss poor. They'll probably score from this. Redmond, who's had a good game, looking to shape it onto his right. Elianusi, strike. It's gone wide. Man. Ben B, genuine question for you. How long do you give Bielsa at Leeds? Forever, man. Forever. He's never been in question in mine. Honestly, he'll never be questioned, mate. Not by me, anyway. Not by me. Michael says, wrong attitude to have, though, Joe. Do we just put the under-23s on when things are not working? That's relegation. I was saying this at our time. Yo, man, I can't do wrong for doing right. I just said something in the chat. Yeah, I do. Look, honestly, I can't do wrong for doing right now. Fuck off. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. My apologies. Just ignore me, man. This is shit. Yeah. Rebecca, we've been poor all season, so how can't you question? Because I will not question Bielsa. And I think any Leeds fan that does is off their head. That's my thoughts. You don't have to agree with me. That's fine. But if you want to question Bielsa, then you question Bielsa. Not for me, Rebecca. You question him, not me. That's up to anyone. Yeah, I still love you as well, Mark. If anyone wants to question Bielsa, you crack on. That's not for me. Here's Melier. And I think if you are questioning man, nah. Here's Melier. Clips it out. It's gone straight out of play now. It's not. Yeah, see, exactly. It's not Bielsa's. Come on now. Bielsa can't make these players pass 5 yards. Do you know what I mean? What's happened is Calvin's come out. Who would you question then, Joe? And like a different manager, yeah. But not Bielsa because of what he's done. And what he's done. Do you know what I mean? I just can't bring it into my psyche, Rebecca, to even want to question him. I think it's mental. I do. Because, yeah, okay, right. We're losing this game. It's not been a great performance. But even when Adam Forshaw's coming on. He's not broken. He's not broken. Rodrigo off. And I'm not surprised because he's been shite. Come on, Forshaw. Take off your most expensive striker. This is the state of it. You take off his most expensive striker and replace him with a broken footballer. Yes. It's all jokes. It's all jokes. But, you know, Rodrigo's done nothing. Roberts is going to go up top. Click will go in the high 8. Roberts and then Forshaw will play in the midfield. But Forshaw will retain possession. Forshaw will retain possession. He'll keep us moving. He'll keep us ticking. You know, and that's what we need. We need someone to help us retain possession for a bit. You know? Yeah, Steve, good call. Forshaw would have taken Roberts off. Everyone's saying that, but Rodrigo's been shite as well. Just showing us replays of that Southampton goal. I think it was Roberts who lost it in the box and then on the counter because Leeds throwing everything at it. Redmond, cut back, and Broya. It's a good finish into the roof of the net. Melier, no chance. Come on, Leeds United. We've still got a while as well. It's just the standard of the football from Leeds United up until this point. I feel like we can't get out. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Big shout out, Carl. Big shout out, Carl Watson and his man. Big shout out, Mrs. Watson. What, Mrs. Patterson? Jam sandwich, Mrs. Watson. 600 people watching as well. Thank you for those that are taking the time to come and spend some time with us. Please smash a like on the stream and subscribe if you're new as well. We need to see some movement here, people. But all is not lost, yeah? There's still 25 minutes. 25 minutes is a long time in football. Here's Pascal Strauch. Goes back to Ilya Melier. He's pressed by Broja. Clips it out. I think who's battling there, man? I think Dan James has ended up on the deck, but Salisu, who's been exceptional at the back. Oh, Salisu. Great ball down the... Oh, Perrault. I tell you what, that was great from Salisu. Put it down the line for Romain Perrault, who's been great as well, by the way. Maybe we got the wrong left back. He tries to cross it, but it's cleared. It's going to be another corner. I don't even know what the corner count is. I don't even know what the corner count is currently. Jameson says, I'm getting nostalgic feelings of being 15th in the championship. Retro vibes. Retro vibes. Let's hope we can get them on the counter. Redmond clips it in. Oh, it's going to miss everyone, that. It's going to miss everyone. Come on. Southampton, not many clean sheets. Come on now. There's Cooper. Cooper into Click. Click now to Forshaw. What are you doing there, bro? You're taking him down, you little bell end. There's no need for that. Get him a yellow card for that. Bell end. Come on, Lorente, into Forshaw. That's it, Forshaw. You're just playing there, mate. Keep hold of that ball for Leeds United. Oh, go on, Dan James, get there. Ah! Come on, nice. Dallas, make the right pass, mate. Let's not just hit it over the top. Dan James is going to get there! Oh, it's wide! Oh! That's what we've been missing for sure. Pressure from Dan James. Salisu tries to head it back. Dan James gets a left foot on it. They're at 6s and 7s. McCarthy and Salisu, and Dan James can't direct it goalwards. Oh, that would have been smash and grab vibes for sure. Smash and grab vibes. Come on, Leeds. There's signs there for us now. Signs there for us. Come on now. Halfway through the second half, we've still got half of it to go. Come on now, Leeds United. That'll give you that little bit of boost that you need. Cooper. Melier, Forshaw underneath it. Beaten though by Diallo. There's Harrison. Harrison hits Roberts. There's Dallas. Dallas caught on it. Gets himself a free kick. Harrison takes it quick into Forshaw. Harrison's played a shite pass there into Forshaw and he's put him under pressure and we've lost the ball. The pass was so poor and a waste. A waste, man. Been really impressed with Brozier up top. Really impressed. There's Redmond, who's had a good game today. Gets round Strauch, ball in. Oh. Elianusi tried to cushion it into Armstrong. He's kept it in though. Here's Elianusi. No foul. Oh, what are you doing, Llorente? What are you doing there? That was stupid, man. Yellow card for Llorente. That was a stupid challenge, man. What are you doing there? That's a Wayman challenge, that on Sunday League. Oh, man. Mad, that, innit? Mad challenge. So good job James Ward-Prowse isn't playing. Because James Ward-Prowse bends this in the top bins. Bends it in the top bins. Who's in? Is it Armstrong and Redmond both stood over it? Melier lining up his wall. We've got 20 minutes left of this game, guys. Here's Redmond. Is it going to be Redmond or Armstrong? Here's Redmond. Oh, it's hit the top of the wall. It's going to be another corner. It's another corner. Comes off of Dallas. Matt Jones makes the point that both Strauch and Llorente are on yellows. Definitely need to watch themselves. We don't need to be getting more players unavailable for next week's game against Wolves. It's going to be Redmond to take this. Redmond to take it. It's cleared. Dan James trying to beat Diallo, but goes back to Bednarak. Into Romain Perrault. There's Elianusi. Salisu sprays it. Cooper wins the bottle in the air. Dan James flicks it on. Right, there's a chance here for Leeds possibly. Click, what are you fucking doing, man? I think he's looking for Dan James on the return, but Dan James hasn't read it. And the pass looks so poor. Brozier's in here. Brozier's in. He's cutting on his right. Oh, he's missed. Another let off. Another let off. I know, Ben. I know. Ben Dan says, mate. Yeah, it's not been great, has it? Brozier has a chance there. Turns onto his right foot. His weight effort is poor. It's poor. Here's Cooper. Why, Cooper? Why, man? Are we just trying to chip balls up to the man up top? It's just not landing. Why are we resorting to going long when there's just nothing? He did, man. Dallas took it out of play. I don't know how we somehow ended up with a throw, to be honest. Jamie Shackleton to take the throw. He's been told to move back. Here's Melier. Here's Cooper. Cooper out wide. to Dan James. Dan James now on the left. Gets tackled. Easy for Livramento. Shocking. Shocking. Here's Romeu. He's going to give it back to Livramento. Too much on the ball though from Romeu. Yeah, Captain Elwood says it's literally the Leeds Watford game, except we're on the receiving end. You know, what have we had? One shot on target? No, not on, none on target, but one shot, I think. One shot. It's not good enough, is it? Ball in. Armstrong, nice little touch there into Broja. He's going to cross it. It's cleared. Dan James to flick it on. Harrison. Come on, Dan. Keep it in. Well done. Brought down. It's a yellow card. Yellow card for Bednarak. Dan James put the afterburners on, and obviously Bednarak brought him down. It's a yellow card. You're not going to win that race, are you? Here's Mateus Click. Flicked on. Shackleton. Forshaw. I think Jamie Shackleton's hurt his back. Gary Dog says point. Give us a point. Yeah, you'd take that now, wouldn't you? Definitely. Jamie Shackleton took a bit of a knock from Elianusi. Got 15 minutes left, guys. Nothing's really happening. Eh? There we go. Leeds United knocking it around at the back. Here's Llorente. Into Shackleton. Jack Harrison can't get his way out of a tight spot. And the fullbacks have just dealt with the wingers all day as well, haven't they? It's been nothing at all. Geldart. On for Click. Premier League debut. Come on, Joffy. 19-year-old. Come on, Joffy, son. Come on, Joffy, son. Come on, Joffy. 14 minutes left. He comes on for Mateus Click. Yeah, we do, man. Come on, Joffy. There we go. Here's Bednarak. Cooper. To Dan James. Back there to Pascal. Pascal's put Llorente in all sorts of pressure here. Forshaw. Adam Forshaw, don't lose it, son. Come on now, that's not what you do. Well done. Come on, Leeds now, man. We can't get hold of it again, man. And there's a chance here for Southampton. Elianusi, Armstrong, Livramento, Dan James with the challenge. It's going to be a corner ball. If Joffrey scores, though, absolute scenes. It'd be nice, mate. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? We need something. We need something. Joffrey's going to do a Milner. Let's go, says Liam G. Hope you're right, mate. 8 corners for Southampton, 1 for Leeds United. Mental. It's been really poor. Salisu beaten. And his header goes to Melier. Come on then, Melier. Let's see if we can get it from back to front with some actual cohesive passing. For sure, he's put Strauch in all sorts of danger there, but we get away with it. Llorente back to Forshaw. Forshaw is finding himself in space, though. This is what he gives us. Yes, well done. Just gets there ahead of the ball and wins the free kick. retaining possession. Takes it quick. Harrison. Jack Harrison. It's in the box. Gelhardt. Dallas. Forshaw. Come on now, Leeds. Pick out the right pass. Oh, no, Forshaw. Why are you lifting it up for Dan James? Oh, my God. Even if it finds its way to Dan James, who's he beating in the air? Who is Dan James beating in the air, really? No one. Honestly, man. That's what I'm saying. Even when we've got close to the box and when they scored their goal, we ran out of ideas. We've just ran out of ideas. There was the Harrison one where he just ran into 5 players. There's not that slickness, that little bam, you know what I mean, here and there. It's just not there for Leeds United. Oh, man. Honestly. Yeah, James is like 3 × 3. I know. Is it Broja's hurt himself, I think. Walcott's going to come on. Walcott for the counter-attack, possibly. Come on for Broja. Have Redmond and Walcott up there. If Leeds United do throw everything at it, which I don't think we will because we're being gash. But if we do, then obviously we're going to have them on the counter. Ten minutes left, though. 10 minutes left. Chances of Leeds scoring, says Live, Breathe, Sleep Music. Very slim, mate. Very slim. It's looked like that from minute 1. Somerville's about to come on. Roberts off, guys. Roberts off. Somerville on. Come on, then. Let's get Somerville. Let's these kids save us, man. Broja's come off, the goal scorer for Southampton come off. I think Walcott's coming on for him. He's played well, Broja, for sure. Yeah, Walcott on for Broja. Roberts off, and on comes Somerville. Cooper. Back to Strauch. Lorente. Looking for the ball long. It's going to be a Leeds throw. Somerville keeping hold of the ball. Jamie Shackleton. Oh, it's Geldart, sorry. With the throw. Leeds lose out. Walcott. It's going to be out for a goal kick. It's what I mean. Even the deflections and that, nothing's falling for us. Nothing's falling for us at all. Man United are losing, guys, so we've got some positives there. Honestly, 8 minutes left. So Daddy with the super chat says Man United are losing. That's good to hear, mate. That's good to hear. Big meltdown City over there. Lovely goal by Soyuncu. I had him to score any time, you know. Oh, please tell me that's on. Let me just double check that. So I think I don't. That might be a positive for me. Oh, I did, yeah. Hey, 65 quid. Yay, that's a positive. Soyuncu anytime. 65 quid from a fiver. Yay. I did also have Vestergaard first goal, but there you go. But Soyuncu anytime. Get up. You know why don't they? Some rubbish in the air. But this is what it's like for Leeds United at the minute anyway, because we're being rubbish. 7 minutes to play anyway. 7 minutes to play. Oh, Saj, don't do that, mate. Don't do that. As soon as I seen such and such playing, I know we were going to lose. You're better than that, mate. You're better than that. I don't know. Been rubbish on it. I feel desolate. Is that the right word? Desolate. If you can, please do smash a like. If you're new as well, subscribe. I've not seen any movement here. This is disappointing. Move it. Pascal, throw into Forshaw. Forshaw flicks it on. It's only as far as Romeu. Just Leeds United. This is bad, man. So bad, you know. Forshaw. Strauch. Cut out by Bednarak. Man United now 2-2. There you go. Didn't last long. That's rubbish, isn't it? 500. Oh, nearly 600 in the chat. Only 180 likes. Come on. Let's get to 200 likes. Llorente. Lost out again. This is what I'm saying, man. We cannot fucking pass the ball today. This is so hard to watch. Like, this is brutal. Brutal. It's like every ball, it just gets cut out. It's just beating us to everything. Toothless, Harmony. Toothless, yeah. Brutal. How many chances? We've had one shot, I think. One shot. Forshaw. I bet Forshaw's done all right since he came on. He's done all right since he came on, you know. 3-2 Leicester. Oh, please tell me that is the case. Come on. 3-2. Please. Romeu with a good challenge. Have we made or had any clear-cut chances? No, spidered up, not one. Summoner, this is only 1-0. This ain't brutal. Are you watching this? Are you watching this? Mate, are you watching this? I don't care for the scoreline. It's been brutal. Think about Watford last week, who we battered from 1 to 90 and only won 1-0. They were brutal. This is brutal. At this moment in time, this is brutal. Scoreline doesn't mean nothing. It's brutal. Brutal. Salisu with the foul. Straight into Geldard. Didn't let him know where he was. Jamie Shackleton now. Lost it again. Fuck's sake. Somerville gives it away. Diallo, easy for him. It's gone for a throw though. I don't understand just because of the scoreline you don't say it's brutal. This has been shite. I don't care. If we score, yeah, mint, but we've still been rubbish. Here's Jack Harrison. Here's Adam. Give it 4 short. No. Strauch. Again, great pressing from Southampton. Sumner, give me this type of brutal any time. You would watch this week in, week out. It's fucking brutal. At least when you get beat by Manchester United 6-2, we had a go. Do you know what I mean? Even the 5-1 against Manchester United was better than this. This has been pulling teeth, man. Pulling teeth. Yeah, I think it is our worst performance of the season, for sure. Yeah, people want to say it's not brutal just because it's 1-0. Come on now. Come on, man. Harrison. It's just nothing. We've had nothing. Nothing. Harrison. Dallas. Oh, fuck's sake. Foul. Geldart brings him down. Yeah, Bamford makes a huge difference, Mike, for sure. For sure. Actually sticks. He presses. Rodrigo done nothing today. Roberts done nothing today. Click done nothing today. None of them. And it's not just Roberts, it's all of them. you know, and people say, oh, just because it's 1-0. Come on now. It's just rubbish today. Has been bad. Salissu's been exceptional at the back, but again, has he been put under enough pressure? No. I don't. Brozia's been good. Obviously, we miss Calvin massively, Rafinha, but it's not enough to just say that because they are missing James Ward-Prowse, their captain, and Shea Adams. So, brought down, Geldart. It's going to be taken quick by Forshaw. See what I mean? Even that doesn't drop nothing for Leeds United today. Nothing at all. Elianusi, they've got 30 seconds. I hope there's no added time. It's been that bad. Just end it. And we're only 1-0 down. Rubbish, man. Rubbish. Strauch. Come on, Leeds, then. Do something with it, eh? Dan James. Cuts into his right. Tries to cross it. Straight at Bednarak. Walcott's... That's a free kick, ref. Come on now. Oh, you'll give that one on Cooper, though. Fuck off. 5 minutes added time. 5 minutes added time. Steve says, has Dallas got long-term COVID? You shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh. Sorry, you shouldn't laugh. But I get what he's saying there, but... Hey. It's going to be Livramento to take this. Long into Perot, fullback to fullback. Why did we not buy Perot, Mark? I don't know, yeah. We've got Firpo, aren't we? We've got the best team in the world. Leeds United will let me down on my bloody Premier League accumulator as well. Oh, man. Fuming. There is Perot. They're just going to keep it for as long as they can. Redmond, Walcott. This is what Leeds United do to teams, man. This is what Leeds United do to teams. But literally, this is like Watford last week. This is how Watford fans must have felt, because this is garbage. Oh, honestly. Somerville, Forshaw. Tackle from behind, ref. No, not given. Shackleton. Oh, who's that? Is that Dallas? Am I surprised? No. Fucking hell. Sorry, I'm really sorry. I've sworn a lot today, but what a surprise. Dallas just lost it out. I feel so bad as well. Because I need oh, not up to it. Not up to races today. Forshaw's battled well. I've been impressed with Forshaw, guys, when he's came on. I can't lie. But this puts us right back where we were now, you know, because, you know, Newcastle haven't got a win. Call me crazy, but I think they might get one tomorrow against Spurs. Southampton have now got a win. What are Burnley doing? Because they were looking for their first win, weren't they? What are Burnley doing? And then it's sort of like right back where we were. Oh, Leicester are 4-2 up. What are Burnley doing? Oh, no, Burnley are playing Man City. No chance of that, is there? Yeah, Norwich going to get another point, I think, against Brighton. Elianusi brought down. We got 2 minutes left. Giancarlo feeling so drained. I'm with you, mate. I'm getting a takeaway tonight. I'm going to have a Chinese, right, and eat it in bed. Just like wake up with like rice and chicken balls on my face and that. So just can't be asked to do out now. Forshaw, little touch. Gelhardt. Oh, Gelhardt. That's poor. Straight to Perot. Just nothing's clicked for Leeds United today. There we go then. Last throw with the dice here. A minute left. Somerville can't pass the ball. This is what I'm saying. It's been bad. Really bad. I'm assuming it's probably finished for some of you guys as well. Cleared. Forshaw. Forshaw's lost it. Shackleton brings him down. Is he already on a yellow card? Carlos Z says Firpo sucks. He's not even playing, your nut job. Teller coming on. Elianusi coming off. He's had a good game as well. Gave you a like to cheer you up from a Palace fan. Big shout out, Mukhtar. Thank you, Mukhtar. Make sure you subscribe as well. Wasim says relegation battle. Nah, we're all right, mate. We're all right, trust. I said that and then gulped. We're all right. That's shite today. Tough. There you go. Full time. Well deserved. There's nothing more you can say. Leeds United, absolutely woeful. And it's not good enough to just say, of course it plays a part. No Calvin, no Rafinha, etc. But it's not good enough because Southampton were without bodies today as well. And anyone that came in, poor man, poor. John says 5 key players out. No, man, no. It's not about that, man. Because whoever comes in should be at a level, and they're not. You know, it's just not good. I'm gonna come off. I'm gonna do my post match. Make sure I think KG will be going live now, to be honest. So if you want to go over and do a bit of healing over there, make sure you check out KG. You've got All Leeds TV as well. Connor, everyone will be doing their stuff, so make sure you check them out. But I'm gonna jump off this and do my post match thoughts, and then yeah, I'll be back on Monday. We've got a show on Monday called After the Whistle, which is before the whistle blows, just reviewing the game. So make sure you join us for that as well. There you go. Really poor today. Didn't get going. Not good enough. And there's nothing more you can say than that, really. Thank you for those that all stayed with me and watched it. Have a nice weekend. I'm going to go order some food because Soyuncu won me some money. But other than that, it was grim. Mark, great word. Grim. It was that. Certainly grim. There you go. Apart from KG, perhaps all the other deluded Leeds YouTubers like Joe Connor or Leeds TV might wake up now. Reality. I'm not deluded, bro. Be nice, man. Be nice, bro. There's no need to be like that 14 Yorks. Be nice. Do you know what I mean? But don't tell me KG's talking about relegation, because he's not. No one is. And if you want me to sit here and lie to you and say we're going to get relegated, I ain't going to do it, because we're not. But it's tough right now, isn't it? Because we were piss poor. Piss poor. Robert says Shackleton, man at match. I can't even give you a man at match, mate. I thought they were all shite. I thought Forshaw was good when he came on, but that's about it. Jack Scott says, missed the game. Any positives? Not one, mate. Not one. I'm going to leave it now. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you Monday. I've got something dropping Wednesday, a new show. Thursday, obviously, before the whistle blows. Yeah, so keep your eyes out, and then we'll have, obviously, your Wolves preview and whatnot. So I'll let you crack on. Peace out now. Love you.